you're doing well. A fun fact of the day is you can't hum while holding your nose. Thank you for that, Gumbo. Welcome in, Luke. Hello, hello. Hello, Gumbo. Hello, Steelers. Hello, Obsidian. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope everyone's had a wonderful week. A wonderful start to your weekend. A marvelous, I don't know how... A marvelous start to football? Soccer? FIFA. Whatever it is that, is making your day good. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to, stream. Where today, I'll be talking about things as usual, reviewing chat, and playing games. It's basically what we do here. It's cat time! Today's fun fact shall be presented by Sealies. Huh? We're taking turns? Didn't know. Oh, womp womp. Someone didn't prepare their homework. Let's see. Actually, today you're gonna lurk. These old bones aren't what they used to be. Are you sure bones are considered old? I think they're considered some, relatively, younger bones, but not quite old. Yeah, definitely. Viva, my mortal enemy. Does anyone else hear anything in the background? Oh, is that my fan? Here, hold on. Okay, there's now nothing. I have turned off the fan. I guess you guys are hearing the fan today. Don't know how that works. Or wait, hold on. Oh. Oh, whoops. I was wondering where the static was coming from. My bad. My bad. I have the game running in the background here. It was indeed not the fan, it was the game. So, I started up the game ahead of time, but apparently... what game? That is a very good question. The game we will be playing, I know it will surprise you. It's Don't Take This Cat Home. Do not take this cat home, that's what we're playing. It's totally not down on the title and in the category. Oh my. Coughing a lot. Have a nice lurk? It looked like a cross between lol and curl. Having fun lurking. Hope you feel better soon. Welcome in, Nick. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Scarlett. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope everyone's been doing well. I thought I was better than Wednesday. I'm technically not perfect. A bit of phlegm in my throat. Headpats, thank you. Thank you for the headpats. It's still there! It's like radio static. Wait, seriously? Hold on. Okay, I should. Okay, hold on. It's gone, right? Or, here, let me turn this off as well. There isn't anything in the background. I don't think there should be. That was indeed the past chat on me. Oh, my bad. It's all good. To the lovely princess. Maybe I should call out in an hour or so I could watch the stream. That doesn't sound like a good idea. That doesn't sound like a very responsible idea. But welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful week so far. Honestly, I thought today I'll be able to finish the game. I don't know if I could finish the game today. I changed my mind. I don't think I could finish the game today. I don't think my vocal quality is enough. If I feel like we can't play through it very well, we're gonna swap over to playing you know what I'll be playing. We'll be playing the Slay the Spire again. We'll be taking another silly break. There's no end in sight. It's a lot of reading. 40 endings is a lot of reading. It doesn't help that I spend hours reading a couple endings. Didn't you have like another 18 to go? I have actually 11 more endings to go. If you check the title. 11, yes. 21. Brain's not working. I have another 21 endings to go. Yay! Overtime, here we go. Yeah, we'll keep the yapping short. I gotta preserve my stamina. So, things to go over. I'm still in the process of preparing for the birthday stream. I know it's in a month and a half, but it's basically not a lot of time. Second, I have to finish up my app, which is what I've been saying this whole time. Third, I'm gonna start a new format for the shorts. We're gonna have 3 formats, and it's gonna be cool and exciting, hopefully. And other than that, we might have another collab soon. TM. Yeah, we're gonna have another collab soon, TM, and it might be with a certain vampire, potentially. But we don't know yet. It's potentially. And then also potentially, might also be a collab with that vampire's friends. Maybe. Potentially. TM. To be determined? TBD. TM. TBD. Maybe I should sleep as I got work in 4 hours. Yeah, maybe you should sleep. Maybe you should try to get 6 to 8 hours of sleep to be an optimal, functioning human being most of the time. Wakakuma. No! What's up, monsters? I want to stay up and skip work. That's no good. That's bad. Okay. Hello, all monsters. Hello, Kermiter. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in, the one who eats Kit Kats like a normal chocolate bar. Yes, welcome. I wonder who is the vampire. Yeah, I don't know. Scarlet, do you know? Huh. Of all the vampires we know, which vampire could it be? Who could it be? I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Maybe someone who's debuted recently. Well, I guess you'll just have to find out. Living life the extreme. Oh, he's gonna become a vampire? No. No. Or am I? Maybe that's what I'm gonna announce on my birthday stream. Maybe I'm gonna rebrand and I'm gonna be a vampire. Feeling thirsty lately. I wonder what a person in the mirror world. I wonder what the blood of a person from the mirror world tastes like. The opposite of iron, if there is one. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, so today we'll be playing, Do Not Take This Cat Home, and we're gonna try our best. I prefer to kind of put more effort into the voice acting when it's games like these. It is kind of my favorite. Which kind of explains why we're taking, like, I don't know, 6 parts to finish this game. If I run out of vocal stamina, we're gonna switch over to a different game. And then we're gonna kind of play till we get tired, and then we'll go to bed. I hope that sounds good, because if it doesn't, I'm doing it anyway. A vampire army. A vampire army would start sleeping in coffins. Yeah, I definitely don't do that. Yeah, definitely. That's not a coffin, right? Yeah, the lid's not on. It just doesn't count. If the lid isn't on, it's not a coffin. Well, anyway. What else was I thinking? I'll try to sleep. I do need to work more on my project. Good night, everyone. To lovely princess. Please get better soon. Okay? Thank you. I hope you get enough sleep. Projects, work, they're important, but so is health. So is physical health. You know, there's mental health and there's physical health. If mental health's good, physical health also need to be good. Thank you for the bits. Thank you. I super appreciate it. Though, might want to watch your wallet. Thank you. Alright, have a wonderful rest of the evening. Bye-bye! Might have to start bringing garlic. Nah, coffins are too expensive for Ami. Ami would sleep under the bed. I might actually do that. Aha! Joke's on you. My bed was free. My bed was in fact free. My cousin moved out of our downstairs back in the day, and she left a bed down there the entire time. It was hogging up space at my parents' house, so I basically took the bed and put it in my place. So now, I have a free bed. And my mom came over, and she looked at the bed, and it's like, where did you get this bed? I could have sworn you took your cousin's, like, beat-up bed. And I'm like, no, the bed's not beat up. Look at how new it is. It's amazing. It's so good, especially since it's free. But yeah, honestly, it's well kept, in good condition, and I keep it in good condition. Therefore, bed looks like it's brand new. I feel like Ami does that. Yeah, I was totally not gonna just sleep on the floor with a mattress. Alright. Other than that, I discovered a few things. Other than that, I discovered 2 things. I have discovered 2 things that I would like to share. Interesting thing number 1 is apparently Stream Elements doesn't document certain features that it includes. I've read their documentation from top to bottom. I've gone back in time and looked at the Wayback Machine and looked at the stuff all the way back in 2024. It's as far as I could go, apparently. But there's no documentation anywhere. But if I log the events and I just do things and spam things in the chat, it apparently shows that it does more than what it documents, which is very interesting to me. Interesting thing number 2. I was playing around with my broken Switch. So I've been saying I don't own a Switch, but I'm lying. I own a Switch, it's just broken. The Switch is broken, so there are many things broken about it. Broken thing number 1, it only charges with a very specific phone charger. Everything else will not charge the Switch. Number 2, the battery drains like within a day or 2. Like, it instantly drains. It does not last very long. I play for an hour and a half, battery is dead. And it's a new battery, by the way. I bought a new battery and swapped it. Doesn't help. Issue number 3. Because it's the IC chip that's broken, it also means it can't dock. So it can't dock to the TV at all, and I can't get HDMI output out of it. Completely useless for streaming. However, point number 4, I was able to mod my Switch, and technically there's a program I can install that allows me to mirror the Switch onto PC, either with a USB cable or with Wi-Fi. It's locked at like 720p 30 FPS. However, it's possible. Because it's possible to maybe stream Switch games. Maybe. And maybe. Only if the battery lasts long enough. If the battery can last, I won't even say 3. If the battery could last 2 hours, there is the potential for us to play Switch games on stream for 2 hours at a time. Now the other problem is that because the Switch has to be modded, we still have to use legitimate real games that I purchased and bought and own, but we can't connect to the internet. So it's like we could play but kind of not play. So we'll be able to play single player games, but we won't really be able to play multiplayer. We could, but it'll be like, oh, we're gonna be like tiptoeing, hoping not to be banned by accident. So yeah, we'll see where that goes. I need to do more testing on the battery life. I'm thinking of doing it through USB. It'll allow it to charge it a little bit and be able to play and pass video. So I'm crossing my fingers it'll last 2 hours, but we'll see. It's gonna be a gamble. A big gamble. But the good news is, in theory, if it works, you could also do the same thing on a Switch Lite. Though I think a Switch Lite requires a mod chip, so it will require me to do soldering and potentially break something. be as good as I may at all the things I do, I've got a bit of a butterfingers. The only reason I'm so good at fixing things is because I've probably broken things 100 times more than that. The reason why I'm so good is because I break things a lot, so I know how to fix things with a certain percent chance of success. So, in theory, I know exactly how to install a mod chip on a Switch. In theory. But also, I might probably break it. Hopefully, it won't ever come down to that. Maybe I could just buy a proper Switch that's functioning. Yeah, it's 100 to 1. 100 to 1. 100 to 1. Of all the great things you see me do, I've probably done the opposite of good 100 times. So of all the times you saw me succeed, I failed 100 times. And Mad Scientist always back! I never left. Okay, anyway, those were my two interesting things to bring up. I don't know if you guys find it interesting. I found it super interesting. But we will carry on. We're going to play the game that has been sitting in my background for the longest time, which I have most certainly definitely set up. There's no way I can tell you that I didn't, because I definitely did, and I'm not clicking through menus right now because I've already set it up. There's nothing to click through if I had already set it up 25 minutes ago. Which would be crazy if I didn't, because I'm totally, definitely not clicking through my menus trying to make sure everything's working. But, of course, I am ready, because here we go. Oh wait, hold on. Because here we go. It is. Hello and welcome to, or rather, welcome back to Do Not Take This Cat Home. Like this one specifically. Like this cat specifically. Other cats, you could probably bring them home. This one, it's no bueno. Let's begin. You're walking. Right, of course. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. And you're actually glad you did it. The weather's absolutely perfect. That's a good sign, right? Maybe your luck is finally turning around. You tentatively allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do. Maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you've almost missed it. Huh? What was that? Curiosity guides your steps. You follow the sound to the entrance of a lonely alleyway. Sunlight only just manages to reach down in between the tall buildings on either side. You timidly enter the alleyway and walk forward. The loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground softens your steps. Where's Cat God? Ah, okay, fine. I'll wake them up. Okay, Cat God. It's time to wake up! Lurk. Scarlet suspects and observes. Alright, if we don't hear from you, hope you have a wonderful lurk. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks for dropping by. Now, where were we? You timidly enter the alleyway and walk forward. Loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground softens your steps. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the warm, almost ethereal light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, is a cat. Is it me, or does the sound seem weird? Sounds like the background music is a little bit different from what I remember. Oh, guess that should have been obvious. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold amongst the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paws on the edge of the box and looks up at you. So, you look so familiar, right? Then again, it is a cat. Not many ways for a standard black cat to look, after all. This one sure is a cutie, though. Just look. It's not glaring at you or hissing at you for getting this close like other stray cats have in the past. It's just sitting there, patiently, waiting for you to do something. Audio's louder. Okay, let's quiet it down a little bit. Okay. Okay. Is that better? I think that's better? Maybe? Possibly? Okay. Alright, so, I read the intro. We're just gonna speed through to where we were before. Actually, rather, I wonder if I could... I don't see where the load menu is. A bit lower. It's good. Okay, well, we'll go like this. Okay, hold on. What do I do? Okay, I'll bring it back up to this one. Then I'll bring this one down to here. Okay. Okay. Alright, so let's skip all the way. Do something with the cat. Okay, so we pet the cat and we died. We fed the cat and we died. We played with the cat and we died. I think we'll clean the cat. Upon giving it a second look, you realize the cat isn't exactly clean. Not surprising, since up until you brought it home, it's been sitting in a dirty old box, in an alley full of scattered garbage, for who knows how long. You've heard that cats can keep themselves clean, but maybe this is one of those times that a little human help couldn't hurt. You head into the bathroom and set things up, trying to remember how to wash a cat. You are definitely no expert, but you think the best way to get a cat clean would be... quickly. Cats don't like water, you think. So a quick wash would be the way to go, right? Hello, Spectre B. Hello, welcome in. Cat not wanting a bath is going to be a crazy way to get out. Crazy way to go out. Well, we've probably, as everyone said the prayers and prepared for a hearty meal of what's come, which is most likely our impending demise. You decide to do everything at once, filling the tub deep with soapy, bubbly warm water, a quick dunk here, and a short scrubbing there, then rinse and dry. The cat wouldn't even know what hit it before everything's over. You open the door and click your tongue, beckoning the cat inside. It quickly scampers in, curious of the newly available setting. You close the door so it wouldn't be able to run out and make a mess of the apartment. Steeling yourselves, you roll up your sleeves. You lift up the cat and carry it to the tub. Your plans already compromise as the cat starts to struggle in your hold. You probably should have held it so that it couldn't see the water. Oh, hey! It scratches your arms. You knew it wouldn't be happy about the water, but you didn't think it'd be this irate. Still, as mad as it would be at you for a little while, you know this is for the best. A deep scratch to your bicep startles you, making you drop the cat into the tub. Oops. Ah, shoot! Kitty? The cat doesn't reemerge, hissing and yowling like you thought it would. You rush over and dunk your arms beneath the soapy surface, searching for the cat. What if it's bumped its head and blacked out? It would drown. But you couldn't find the cat. Instead, you watch as the water starts to darken. At first, you think it's just dirt from the cat and feel a little vindicated about your decision, but the water darkens further and further until it looks like you filled your tub with black ink rather than water. Even the soap bubbles are translucent obsidian now. Something's not right. But as soon as you have this thought, whoa! You just felt something tugging you from under the water. You try to pull away, but your arm won't budge. Whatever it is, it pulls you closer towards the water. You try to use your free hand to release the drain plug, but when you dunk your other arm in the water without thinking, it's grabbed too. Both arms are strained. You can't get any leverage to force yourself free. You're dragged into the murky waters of the tub, dragged down, and down, and down further still. Much further than it should be possible for a bathtub. You can't breathe. You think you can't see either, but as you draw your final breath, you think you see what has been pulling you down. Something resting deep, deep down below. Something waiting for you. Ending 14. Bath Hater. Well, that was certainly a way to go out. Plan B. Fill a bunch of water guns and chase it around the house. Ha 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 ha. Killed the cat! Well, that's not good. This would have been a great horror movie if it hadn't been done already. Oh. Dirty cat. 100%. Wait, what do you mean it hasn't been done already? Are you saying there is a movie about a monster cat? Also, let's see. Doing good. Let's see. How are you guys? Good, good, good. Glad you guys are doing good too. That's good to hear, Spectre B. That's good to hear. I hope everything's going well with your with the new things you're doing as well that you mentioned last time. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. Yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Let's see. No clue. Yeah, if only there was a movie about a thing, and it was horror, and it was gonna do bad things to you. If only. Okay. Oh yeah. This is the things that we can do to play. Yarn got us killed. Laser pointer got us killed. Hide and seek got us killed. So on second thought, maybe not. Feed the cat. Have we? Oh, we fed the cat everything. Never mind. Huh. Huh. Oh, right. There's the clean the cat, but carefully. Okay, skip. You think carefully is the way to go. Cats aren't always fond of water, so you don't be a fan of an excessive amount of it. So you pick up the cat and place it gently in the sink before turning on the water. The cat is startled, but ultimately doesn't try to run away. Nice. You lather your hands with some soap and carefully give the cat a thorough half scrub, half massage. After a few minutes, you rinse the cat completely and gather it up in a blanket, drying it. Then you take a brush and carefully run it through the cat's fur. The cat seems to be in heaven as you brush it. Yay! The cat didn't melt in water this time. Some hairs are sticking to you, but you don't mind. In fact, quite a lot of fur is sticking on you. You try to brush it away, but it won't come off. Guess you're next up for a bath yourself. You try to ignore the fur and finish up with the cat quickly, but more hair keeps sticking to you, your arms, your hands. Before you realize it, they're covered in fur that just won't come off. It's thick enough that you try to just yank it off, but... Oh! What the... Pain lances through the spot you've tugged. Upon closer inspection, you see that the fur, the hair, is growing. Growing out of you. You can actually feel it now. Fur growing out of your back, your neck, your face, your eyes, your tongue. It's even growing inside your throat. As you collapse and start to choke on the thickening fur in your esophagus, the cat leans up to lap at the fur growing on your forehead, grooming your hair as thoroughly as you did for it earlier. You think it'd be sweet if you weren't currently losing air. Still, feels nice at least to be looked after and cared for in some way. Even if it's just only for a little while longer. The cat's careful grooming is the last thing you feel. Before you're no longer able to breathe, that is. Ending 15. Self-care buddies. Yay! A crazy thing, my cat has jumped up to me, is on my lap. Yeah, bro tip. Don't pet your cat more than it needs to, or else it might chop off your arm. Oh, we found that out in a particular ending. This one. Personal boundaries. Knowing how to take no for an answer is an important life lesson, especially if the cat can rip your arm off. Cat time, here he come. Never mind, hairball. At least you don't have to worry about going bald. Ah, yes, I make sure no part of my body is uncovered by hair. I even have hair on my eyeballs. Okay, 21 out of 40. A load. Okay, so that's interesting. So we already did all this. Did we do yarn? Hold on. Okay, there's nothing in yarn. Okay, I think we did everything here. Laser pointer also doesn't have an option, I think. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, so let's back out. Something alone. Okay, so we did clean apartment, watch TV, take a nap. You can either move the cat or sleep next to the cat. I feel like we moved the cat before. Let's sleep next to the cat. Just kidding. We died as well. Okay. Okay, we haven't done this before. You tentatively nudge the cat in an attempt to move it on its own, to make it move on its own. It doesn't budge in the slightest. Keep trying. This is your bed. You push a little bit more firmly this time. The cat sounds annoyed with you. Again, you will sleep in your own bed. The cat opens one yellow eye and slides up to look at you. Is its voice a little deeper than before? Move the cat. You move forward, really ready to. Ah! Oh, actually, wait, you're thrown back. Hold on. Let me try that again. You're thrown back by some invisible force and crash into the dresser before falling to the ground. A wind knocked out of you. You look up in a daze. You don't quite comprehend what it is that you're seeing. A strong whirling wind has picked up, throwing items all over the place, as if a miniature hurricane has taken form in your room. And right there in the center of it all is the cat, hovering in the air above your bed, its eyes open, glowing like molten lava. You watch as a vortex rips open in the center of your bed, and panic as the whirling winds turn into a vacuum, drawing you towards the bed. Your nails catch and tear as you desperately try to cling at the carpet, the floorboards, and every single piece of furniture within your reach. Bloody fingers slipping clumsily on every surface. But there's nothing you can do. As you touch the vortex, your body starts to disintegrate. Tiny particles of your body separating and floating into nothing. The last thing you see is the cat landing nimbly on the bed and kneading at your sheets, before it curls up and falls back asleep. Ending 5. Do not disturb. Use food to lure her away. Nice work, Ami. It's Hurricane Katarina! Ah! The cat is entering the avatar state. Oh, that's not good. How do we beat it? The only way we know how. Throw Luke at it! I choose you, Luke. Quick! Use tackle. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Dun 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 dun. Uh-oh. It's no good. Luke's attack was super ineffective. What do we do? 'Tis the only way. We thank you for your noble sacrifice, Luke. We could always take you to the the Luke Center. Okay, anyway. Let's go back out of this. Try something alone. Take a nap. Move the cat. Okay, skip. Keep trying. Keep trying. Seriously, last chance. You really want to do this? Okay, maybe not. Oh, planning to sacrifice me? No. We're just playing Luke Amon, you know? The game where you capture Lukes and train them for to train them is your cause. Luke Amon. Yeah. No, unless things go south, then yes. What can I even do? Throw channel points at the cat? Quick! Luke uses channel points! Super ineffective. Minus 1,000 points. Go again. Channel points. Minus 1,000. Luke is running out of channel points. No! Name change? Yeah, I don't think that's very super effective. I think we're screwed. Maybe you could try napping later. You decide to do something else with your time. Okay. I feel like we've tried everything. Let's try this again. Okay, so just keep cleaning, and there's the cat in the act. Cat the cat in the cat. Catch the cat in the act. How are you supposed to finish cleaning up if this little imp is making a menace of itself? No, you know cat's the culprit. You consider locking it up in the bathroom, at least until you clean up the rest of the apartment. But it just doesn't seem fair when you don't actually have any proof. You need to investigate this further. You need proof. Not just for the sake of your own sanity, but more importantly, for the sake of cleanliness. You start to clean again and peek behind you, catching a mere glimpse of a paw here or a tail there. But as with earlier, when you rush back to the living room, Cat is still sleeping. Okay, you want to play, Cat? Then let's play. This time, you decided to lay a trap, one your feline friend won't be able to resist. You tackle the kitchen island counter and give it the works. It's glistening by the time you're done. It's so clean. You'd drop kick anyone who thought of eating off of it. The perfect trap for your little cleaning saboteur. You whistle innocently as you exit the room and hide around the corner of the entryway to the hall. From the angle you're at, you have a perfect view of the cat and the island. There's no way you wouldn't catch the culprit in the act now. If it really isn't the cat, maybe you'll give it a treat as an apology for your suspicions. But as you deliberate if you should stop by the grocery store to get some fish, this cat starts to shift. Its back, that was rising and falling evenly moments ago, is now rimpling in small tremors, like an agitated wave on a black sea. It's shuddering. It's bubbling. It's bulging. Huh? What the hell? You gape in disbelief as another cat bursts out of the still sleeping feline you've taken home with you. Yeah, you're fairly certain that's not how cats give birth. But more importantly, you watch cat number 2 shake itself off before leaping up onto the counter, rolling around on top of it and leaving fur and grime in its wake. You probably should have given it a bath earlier, huh? You feel like your mind is lagging behind the reality of the discovery you've just made, but you don't seem capable of thinking beyond smaller observations. For example, though the hows and whys of what you're witnessing eludes you, the more imperative question that strikes you is that if the original cat is still sleeping, and the clone cat is busy making yet another mess, where are the other clones? Suddenly, the 2 cats look directly at you in perfect unison. Their eyes pin you to the spot with their intensity. But you realize, with the familiar sinking feeling of being watched from behind, that they're not the only ones looking at you. You slowly turn around packed in the hall behind you, from the floor to the ceiling, is a living, breathing, writhing wall of cats, of clones, all piled on top of each other. The glowing golden eyes of every cat in the undulating wall of pure black fur, every single eye is trained on you. Out of fear and a sheer desperate need to distance yourself from this blight on reality and order, you take a single step back. And in response, the wall just breaks. The cats all stampeding over you. It's kind of cute. If their soft purrs weren't hiding claws as sharp as knives. You try to protect yourself, but there's just too many of them. Blood leaks steadily from your scratches. You feel dizzy. With what little strength you have, you turn your head and watch as the cats tear through carpet and upholstery, knocking over vases, dishes, and lamps, claws on the walls. It's gonna take forever to clean this up, you think? Maybe you'll tackle it again later, right after you take a short nap. With an annoyed sigh, you breathe your last breath. Ending 2. Double trouble. There are 2 modes to feast now. Quick, use Thunder Gumbo. I only know roll. You're practically a Voltorb. They're multiplying. Flops on the floor. Oh, goddamn. I say we make a makeshift flamethrower. But what about the house? You're literally just ahead and your arms are just full of points. So Nick is the only perfect main character now. The cats will probably haunt the place as much as, well, given the problem to someone else. Can I hold the points for you? Hello, welcome in. Hello, what's up? What? Saku. My goodness. I'm so sorry. Brain not functioning. Also, big dog as usual. It's a big dog to be bringing in to this game with this cat. Okay, we've got 23 out of 40 endings. I hope you're having a wonderful start to your weekend. We're playing this game again, trying to get as many endings as we can, while we still have the vocal durability to voice act. Okay, so we got 0, 1, 2, 3. Huh. I think there might be one for the movie. We might want to check the movie ending. Let's see. Okay, so I think now that we've gone to ending 15, it kind of loops to the outdoor parts of the story. So this is a theater. theater, maze, amusement park. Okay, so there's definitely something there. So I think that's a hint. Let's back up a bit. Back up a bit. Okay. Right. Okay, got it. I'll hold the points. The points are practically super glued to Luke. I'll never forget your noble sacrifice. Womp womp, yikes forever. Okay, I think we sat on the floor before. Let's reclaim our throne. You square your shoulders. Sorry, kitty. That's my spot. You pick up the cat and place it on the floor. It's clearly upset with you. When you try to pet it as an apology, it dodges your hand and scampers away. You shrug and put a random movie before nestling into your chair. It's some horror film that you love to heckle from beginning to end. Nothing but an endless string of pointless jump scares. Did the writers not know the meaning of the word subtle? What was that? Was that the bathroom? The cat must have gotten into the medicine cabinet or knocked something over. Calming your thundering heart with a deep breath, you pause the movie and get up to investigate. Well, the cat dashes between your legs from the hall. Seeing the crime scene only makes you guiltier, you know. You're even more reluctant to see the damage now. You just want to relax and watch your bad horror movie. You go into the bathroom and turn on the light. Just as you thought, all the stuff in your medicine cabinet is scattered on the tiles. You sigh. At least none of it looks broken or damaged. You crouch down to pick everything up. Huh? Did the door just close? Did you bump it when you crouched down, or... Well, at least the cat can't come in and make more of a mess this way. The lights. Didn't you just replace the light bulbs? They weren't faulty, were they? You never remember to hold on to your receipts for situations like these. You doubt you'll be able to get your money back. You stand up. You shake out the pain in your knees from crouching and open the medicine cabinet. Carefully, you place everything back where they belong, making sure nothing is missing. You close the You jump back, slamming against the wall, covering your mouth. You look up at the mirror on the medicine cabinet door to see nothing. Nothing? What the hell? Something was... You know you saw something just now. You know you did. Right? Okay, we can save here. Yeah, you definitely... Ah! You rush out of the bathroom and slam the door behind you without looking. You enter the hall and... No. No, 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 no! You shield yourself with your arms and... Nothing. Nothing again. You peek through your fingers and see... just your usual hallway. You don't feel very good. You need to sit down. You carefully make your way back to the dark living room, trying not to overwhelm your senses any more than you already have. Maybe you should watch something a little more lighthearted. Or just lie down instead. You don't know. It's a little hard to think. You just need to sit down. Stumbling forward, you reach your chair, but it's nothing. Nothing at all. Just the cat, back in the chair again, looking up at you curiously. But it's enough. Your heart lurched so harshly out of a mixture of fear and anticipation that it completely gives out. Your eyes roll back into your skull. You feel yourself falling back. You're dead before you even hit the ground. Ending 4. Real subtle. Has this become Bloody Mary? Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. I don't see anything. Never mind, it's just a cat. You know what? I'll accept my fate. Oh, hold them off for you guys. Run! Thank you, Nick. Let's use Kuma instead. I'm sure they'll love to sacrifice themselves. Goodbye, Nick. Farewell. Hear me out. This might actually be genius. Alright, I think it's time for a break. Let's take a bit of a break. It would be a good vocal break. Alright. Alright, grab yourself some water, grab yourself a snack. We'll be right back after these messages. Well, sort of. Also, make sure you use the bathroom. Just don't, the whole Bloody Mary thing. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a bit. Thank you for hydrate. Alright. See you soon. Hello, and welcome to another class with Professor Ami. Today, we'll be learning about dictionaries. Dictionaries are another type of collection used for storing data. Each entry is composed of a key and a value. The key and value don't have to be the same type, but obviously they have to match the dictionary. You can add something to a dictionary, sort of like this. And you can retrieve them really easily, like this. A dictionary is super useful because it lets you look up a value based on that key, and it's really fast. To explain why it's fast, I'd have to go over data structures, so let's leave that for another time. But just know that just because it's fast doesn't mean you should use it everywhere all the time. It uses up more memory, especially if your collection is really large. Now, if only I could use a dictionary to help organize things in real life. Finding things will be so convenient. I don't think we'll play for too much longer on this one. I think I might need a longer break. But I am curious, so we'll play a little bit more on this one, and then we'll move on to our next game. Welcome back, welcome back, Ami. Welcome back, Aremi. Do, re, mi. Re, mi. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, so it's nothing serious. It's just I feel like I have like a little bit of snot and a clogged nose, and it's kind of like affecting my throat a little. But anyway, so apparently I assume the game's supposed to start where we bring the cat home, and it doesn't end well. And then I think starting from ending 15 onwards is when you're supposed to go outside. So let's go all the way back to the beginning. Oh, this is different. In the days leading up to my meeting with it, I've been obsessed with a memory. Someone precious to me had found someone precious to them. My best friend. My only friend. I was happy for them. Truly. But then I'd be happy. Then I'd been happy for the others too. They promised it wouldn't happen to me again. That they knew it felt to be told by someone. They knew how it felt to be told by someone you cared for them, and that they'd outgrow you in your friendship. That they never, ever do such a thing to me. There's not a moment that passed now that I'd wish I'd risk the pain of their rejection and just believe them. I didn't. I pulled away before they could, trying to protect my fragile heart. But it only hurt all the more. Selfish as it was, I wanted them to fight harder to keep me around. When it appeared before me, it promised to be just that. A friend that would never, ever let me go. A friend that would never, ever leave me. And all I had to do was promise the same in return. Yay, time to touch grass. They left you behind. Well, time for a third wheel. You're walking. Right, of course. Okay, skip. The weather? Good today. The good thing. Maybe good luck too. Yes, lucky. Lucky, 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 lucky. Lucky, 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 lucky. Lucky, 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 lucky. Or maybe it was
fate.
You tentatively allow yourself to feel excited with the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do, maybe who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. Huh? What was that? Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a lonely alleyway. The sunlight only just manages to reach down in between the tall buildings on either side. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. Loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground, softening your steps. Finally, the sound comes into view in the warm, almost ethereal light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, is a cat. Okay, let's just skip this part. We will not be taking this cat home. Okay, let's save right here. Oh, wait, we missed something last time. Hold on. Okay, we'll do that one next.
You're not ready.
Okay, whatever this is no good. What happens if you feed the cat? The cat must be hungry, right? Can't imagine that it's had much to eat if it's so attached to the box it's in. Though it doesn't exactly seem malnourished either. Surely it must have left the box to search for food then. For some reason, something in the back of your mind tells you that's not the case. And to think on it and to not think on it any further. Well, either way, you can't exactly enjoy your day out knowing you've left behind a hungry cat, especially when you could have done something to help. So, what to do about the hungry kitty? Let's... Ooh.
Not yet.
So, what to do about the hungry kitty? Wonder if we need all the endings to get the question mark. I think so. You dig into your pockets. You find a small piece of string. Not very helpful. String is far too short. And eager... In your right pocket is a bar of chocolate. You found a chocolate bar. Is it? Nope, it's not even expired. Quite the find indeed. Where was it hiding? You're about to offer it to the cat when suddenly you're hit with guilt as you remember something curdling.
Chocolate is toxic to cats.
Oh my gosh, I'm so... You resist the urge to vomit at your near mistake. You feel so guilty you throw the chocolate bar away into a nearby trash bin. An almost cat killer doesn't deserve chocolate. You go back to the cat, barely able to stand its innocently oblivious expression. It doesn't even know that you almost... I'm so sorry. I don't even know what to say.
You're a horrible person.
You know what? Stay here. I'll be right back. You leave the alleyway and return with a whole fish you bought at a nearby grocery shop. It was a bit pricey,
but it was the least you could do.
The cat eagerly accepts your offering, munching happily at the fish after you place it in the box. You want to smile at the sight, but you just feel so awful. Oh, sorry again. The cat seemingly pays you no mind as you slip back out of the alley. Not feeling like you deserve a peaceful day out, you decide to just head back home. What? So close to getting revenge. On your way home, you notice more cats than usual, watching you from their hiding spots, but you try not to think about it. You can't help but wonder if they know what you've nearly done. But it's not like you meant to hurt anyone. Right? You finally reach your apartment building. You are about to unlock the door when... Uh-oh. You look behind you, only to see dozens of cats standing there, looking at you. Did they see you feeding the cat in the alley and thought that you had more food for all of them? I'm sorry, I don't have any more food for you.
None of them move an inch.
You're starting to feel a little unnerved when finally a single cat pushes its way to the front and... Oh, it's you.
Oh,
It's held carefully between its teeth is the chocolate bar you've thrown away earlier. It places the chocolate bar in front of it before looking back up at you. All the cats look up at you
and feel their judgment.
You feel your sins weighing down heavily on your back, but without the money to buy enough food for all of them, you don't know what to do. I know what to do. It is to save. Use a battle royale to determine who wins their food. Beg for forgiveness. You collapse to your knees and bow down as low as you earnestly can to beg for their forgiveness. I'm so sorry, I swear. I'll do anything to make it up to all of you, but
you're out of options.
Suddenly,
you feel something stir in your stomach.
It swims its way up to your throat, closing off your airway as it tries to force its way out of your esophagus. It finally succeeds with the aid of your helpless gagging. Huh? What? Lying on the ground in front of you is a flopping fish. You just threw up a living fish. What the hell? The cats come rushing forward, all tearing hungrily at the fish. You're happy
to finally be of help, truly. But how? You throw up another fish. And another. And another. And your stomach hurts. You're getting dizzy. You fall to your knees. Tears and snot are streaming down your face by the time you cough up a final, tiny, bloody fish and collapse forward. Your throat and stomach both burn in a way that feels dangerous. You start to fade out. Despite the pain, you strangely feel a more overwhelming sense of hopeful pride that you made up for your disgusting actions, that you've been forgiven. The sound of happy cats munching away at fish fills your ears. Then you feel something being nudged into your hand. It feels like it's the bar of chocolate you found in your pocket. You smile weakly. You've successfully atoned, but you don't really have the strength to eat your reward. Sadly, the last taste in your mouth as you leave this mortal coil doesn't get to be that of chocolate, but of raw fish. Ending 24. Fishing, or pardon, infinite fish! Yay! Did you live? Oh, never mind. Womp womp, yikes forever. Okay, let's go back to one of them. You definitely saw something. Okay, wait, this is the same. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay. That made absolutely no difference. Okay, instead of begging for forgiveness, we're gonna rush back inside. You decide to cut your losses and head inside. Your sins weigh down on you, but you're only human. What more can you do? Ah, jeez. You try to ignore the yowling of the neighborhood cats as you go about your chores. You consider preparing dinner, but how can you enjoy it knowing how hungry those poor cats outside are? The ones you've wronged. You decide to take a bath and go straight to bed without dinner. A fitting punishment for someone like you. You forgo the fancy bath bubbles because you don't deserve them and sink into the water with a sigh. Your mind races, but you can't really think of an immediate solution that doesn't require more money. You wish there was something, anything you could do to make things right. Suddenly, your legs start to feel itchy. Try to lift one to see what's going on, but what rises out of the water isn't a pair of legs. I'm a mermaid! Yay! It's a fishtail? You feel dizzy at the sight. Maybe you're hallucinating from the stress. You try to climb out of the tub to cool your head, but instead of hands rising up to brace themselves, a wet fin stretches out to plop on the rim. It's too weak to hold your weight, and you're so startled by the sight that you slip and smack your head on the side of the bathtub, passing out almost immediately. Your awake. You think, anyway. You open your eyes and you're underwater. You must have slid beneath the surface of the bathtub. You gasp instinctively. Except, not really. A bubble simply floats over your mouth. Up, up, up to the surface. You're broke as heck, so you know your bathtub is not that big. Did you shrink? But how? And even if there was a reasonable answer, it wouldn't explain how you haven't drowned yet. You swim to the edge of the tub and see the truth in your shadow silhouette. You've been turned into a fish. This isn't possible. You don't get any time to ponder over this, unfortunately, because just then, a shadow looms over you from above. You look up and see the cat. It peers down at you from beyond the water surface. Uh-oh. And then you realize this is the answer. This was how you're meant to atone. With a heavy heart, you swim up to the surface. The fish scoops you up, tossing you out of the tub and onto the bathroom tiles. As you flop around, gasping for air, or water, you realize the cat wasn't alone. Dozens of hungry eyes peer down at you. You can hear the yowling of what sounds like hundreds of cats outside your bathroom window. You send one last look to the cat before closing your eyes and accepting your fate. As the cats descend upon you, tearing at your flesh, you find yourself mourning the fact that you're not even big enough to feed all of them. Even in the end, you couldn't properly atone. Your efforts, your life, all of it amounted to nothing. Ending 25. Seafood sacrifice. Wait, a fishtail? Hungry cats? Yeah, it's not gonna go well. But when does it ever? It's official. You're into fish. You've turned into a fish. It is very official. Huh, weird. Okay. So, we've gotten... Oh, we're so close. We're so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. It is exactly as advertised. I kind of want to get these few, though. Alright, 14 more to go. Let's try again. Okay. So, feed the cat. Skip. Look around. You glance around the dark, dingy alley and only see garbage bags, trash bins, empty cardboard boxes and scattered litter here and there. If there were something for the cat to eat, surely it would have found it by now. But you don't want to give up so easily. You kept looking. You look and only see garbage. You sniff and only smell garbage. You listen and only... You just barely make out the sound of a faint scurrying by a trash bin a few feet away. Quietly, oh so quietly, you creep over to the bin and you lunge. You weren't very graceful in your attempt. You've stumbled and knocked over a stack of nearby boxes full of more trash. But as you stand up, grasped in your hand is a small mouse. The mouse squeaks and shrieks in distress, wiggling and struggling desperately in your grip. You're holding it too tightly and carefully for it to be able to bite or scratch you, though. It wears itself out eventually and looks up at you with black eyes. It's completely at your mercy. Alright, let's spare the mouse. Are you sure? Spare the mouse. You can hear the cat's stomach growling. It must be hungry. It must be starving. Spare the mouse. You know the cat is hungry. Are you hesitating? You caught prey for the cat's sake, didn't you? Are you really going to value the life of a filthy rodent more than that of a cat's? Spare the mouse. Uh-oh.
You're mocking me, aren't you?
Last chance. Hand over the prey.
No.
Spare the mouse. You let the mouse go. It scurries away, squeezing into a tiny hole in the wall, but you don't pay it much mind. You don't flinch as a giant clawed paw slowly falls in front of you, blocking your path to the alley's entrance. Not that you've had any delusions about escaping. The cat is hungry after all. You close your eyes in acceptance as the paw gently grabs you back and Ending 26, a life spared. Well, that was another ending. Faint Mouse Cat, never mind. See you later. Your noble sacrifice will not be forgotten until I forget. The mouse looks scared, as it can sense your intentions. It weakly starts to struggle again. The mouse is reluctant. Feed mouse to cat. Feed the mouse to the cat. The cat tears it apart instantly. The mouse's pained squeaks and squeals pierce through you until they're abruptly cut off. Satisfied, the cat mauls happily at you, red tinting its fangs. The cat curls up in its now blood-stained box and goes to sleep. You take this chance to leave. A well-fed cat will likely follow you home after all. And as cute as the cat is, you really can't afford a pet right now. Still feeling a little guilty about the mouse, you decide to just go home. After a long walk home, enter your apartment. You head straight to your room and collapse on your bed, falling into a fitful sleep. A good ending, but at what cost? Thank you for your noble sacrifice, O tiny mouse. Later, you wake up. To squeaking and scurrying noises all around you. So loud and constant, they sound like screams. In the darkness of your room, you see the shifting shadows of hundreds of mice surrounding your bed. You try to run, but you cry out as twin lances of pain race up your legs. You fall off the bed in an attempt to escape the hordes of mice dodging you as you crash to the ground. You can't stand up. Looking back and squinting in the dark, you just make out the source of your pain. The flesh and tendons of your heels and ankles are mangled, bitten through your socks. No, leave me alone. Desperate, you crawl with only your arms towards the door. The mice descend upon you, biting into your flesh, gnawing away pieces of you. You start to fade in and out of consciousness, but you still reach out for the doorknob. Your arm, heavy, weighed down by the mice, clinging onto it with tiny claws and teeth. You manage to jostle the doorknob just enough for the door to swing open. But your outstretched arm falls to the ground, lifeless. Or not. I take it back. This is terrible. The mice manage to chew through the flesh and bone of your now dismembered limb. As a few mice creep forward to curiously inspect your arm, you stare blankly at it for a moment before sliding your gaze up. In the newly opened doorway sits a familiar-looking mouse. It stares at you. The darkness in its beady black eyes. You can't begin to measure their depth. Nor the hatred pouring out from within them. All of it aimed at you. You collapse, head hitting the floor as your other arm is eaten away as well. You're not sure how you're still conscious. The pain should be indescribable, and yet you just feel a cold sense of loss. The mice have clustered along your back now, gnawing and ripping their way through your shoulder blades, into your back, into your chest. You weakly cough up blood. They must have damaged something important. You feel something being pulled out of you, and in between the moments, the blankets of darkness fade out of your vision. You hear something wet plop on the ground in front of you. You pry your eyes open and see it in front of the mouse. Weirdly shaped, red with your blood, and pulsating, and oh, that's your heart, isn't it? The other mice all descend upon it, abandoning your half-eaten body. You're losing a lot of blood. You feel sleepy, but you also feel anger. Yes, so much anger. How dare they? How dare they? The last thing you see before your vision fails you is a pair of glowing eyes leering in from the darkness beyond the doorway. You hear squeals and shrieks of terror all around you. Low yells, deep snarls, and gashing teeth, tearing flesh. As your remaining senses leave you, you smile weakly, the last of your strength, when something with soft, slight damp, and sticky fur nuzzles your cheek. Good kitty. Ending 27. Well fed. The cat is helping! Yay! They removed the arm pretty dang quickly. Audio, hello text, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Just in time. We just died. Again. Okay. So. We have these endings so far. So, the lesson to be learned. Don't feed rat god to cat god. Bad. Very bad. Not good. A lot happened in the 11 seconds you had left alive without a heart. Yeah, those are very long 11 seconds. They ripped your entire heart out, placed it in front of you, and then devoured it, and then got decimated by the cat, and then you died. Incredible. Incredible. Alright, I am feeling a little tired. Okay, one more, and then we'll take a quick break. Hydrate. Thank you. Okay, so we could play with the cat. Let's skip. Let's check our trusty pockets. Oh, interesting. The first time we tried it, when we started playing the game for the first time, all we found was a piece of lint. But this time, reality is warping. When we chose the feeding option,
we got a chocolate bar. So what's this time? In your right pocket is a bar of chocolate. I'm sorry. Not too helpful right now. Okay, so we've seen that. Hang out and do something else. Okay, let's save here. Okay, so I guess we've seen it though. Check around the area. Try something else. And maybe the concept's too complicated. That's okay. You'll think of something else to do. Oh, never mind. Okay, so... Okay. So we've seen this one before. What happens if we run? Okay, we die. Okay. Let's back up. Run! Restore backup. Begin restoration. Oh. Huh?
Self-voicing enabled. Saved screenshot SC /use. Self-voicing disabled.
Oh. Interesting. Oh. Be back up. What are you doing? Stop! You're gonna break everything! Get upstairs and you keep eye contact and back up. You step back and back. And as you take one more step back out of the alley, go home. Okay, I think we've seen this one. Never mind. Still death. Okay. It's a lot of death. Damn. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we've seen this one. I know you're seeing these. Come back. Come back. Come back. Uh-oh. Are there other possible combinations to type maybe? Just a cool thought. I think so. There might be. It looks like gumbo. I don't know how you see gumbo, but that's not how they look to me. I'm being spammed! Can see you. Can always see you. You can't hide. I'll always find you. Your eyes dart around nervously, certain that you're being followed. But there's nothing there. You're finally home, but you feel too shaken for any relief to calm you down. You rush to the bathroom and slam the door behind you.
Everything's okay. This isn't real. It's just a bad dream. Everything's okay. You fumble in the dark to turn on the sink and splash water with some cold water. Splash your face with some cold water, hoping it will calm your mind and stop the hallucinations. Because that's all they are, right? Hallucinations. You're really regretting leaving home today. You must have been overworking yourself more than you've realized. Yeah, that must be. You jump as your phone alerts you to yet another message received. With shaking hands, you look at your phone.
Hi, friend.
What? Startled, you whirl around and instinctively jump back. You slip, smashing the back of your head into the bathroom mirror. You don't register the pain just yet, your eyes shifting wildly around the room. There's nothing there. Nothing at all. You feel dizzy. You dazedly feel the back of your head and examine your hand. You can't really see anything, but it feels warm and wet. The smell of copper fills the air. The dizziness overwhelms you when you collapse on the bathroom tiles. Help. You reach for your phone to call for an ambulance. The batteries are dead. Ending 30. Photo bomber. Alright, one more. Ignore the phone. The phone vibrates insistently over and over. But you just don't look. You keep your eyes squeezed shut, your fingers tightly gripping the sink. In your mind, you beg whoever or whatever is doing this to just stop already. Please, 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 just put me out of my misery. You mutter this quietly. You don't really mean it. You don't. But as the words take shape in the darkest corners of your mind, the phone immediately stops vibrating. You'd think that this would give you relief, but you only feel dread sinking heavily into your stomach. You can feel eyes on you. You can feel puffs of air on the back of your neck. Damp and deep, slow. You take a deep breath and open your eyes. You look at the mirror. Nothing. You peer around the room. Still nothing. Nothing at all. But you know that something's there, waiting to be acknowledged. For you to accept the fact of its existence. Only then will it deign to give you peace, to free you from a life constantly looking over your shoulder, of fearing your own image, your own reflection. You feel its patience, limitless and old. Can't win against it in a war of attrition. your lifespan will expire before it tires of you. So, you close your eyes and accept it. As your head is severed from your neck, you're filled with peace, grateful that at the very least, you never had to see it, whatever it was. Ending 31. Headshot. Headshot. Alright. Throw the phone away. We would if we could, if it wasn't super glued to our arms. Alright, this is good, this is good. We're getting so close, we're getting so close. Alright, now it's me. Oh, womp womp. Yikes forever. Okay. So, I think we'll probably take a break, a short break, and then we'll play one round of Slay the Spire. We'll play a single round Slay the Spire, and then we'll call it for the day. I'm getting tired. So, grab yourself some water, grab yourself a snack, head to the bathroom if you haven't in a while. We will be back in a short moment. Alright. I'll see you guys in a bit. Awesome voice acting, thank you! I try the best I can with what I got for now. Anyway, we'll take our break. I'll see you guys in a bit. Hello, hello, hello. Alright. Welcome back, Oni. Welcome back, welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I've had enough of this game for today. We will play a quick round of Slay the Spire. So, let's go Slay the Spire. And let's go silly little break before bed. Slay, slay, slay the Spire. Alright. Is it working? No, of course not. Oh, but this one is. Okay. Perfect-ish. Oh, wrong button. This one. Okay, hopefully it's not... Okay, I think the volume is fine. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. Let's play a single round of Slay the Spire. Let's see how far we go. It's good, thank you. Okay, so, unfortunately, I never do well on stream. So, as you can see, we have ascended to Ascension 4. Last time we were Ascension 3, and then pretty much a couple games after the stream, I became Ascension 4. Will you make it to the top? Will you make it this time? We'll see. Volume sounds good, thank you. Alright, let's try. The Defect, Ascension 4. Here we go. Okay, so I realize if you die a lot, you don't have the better options. So the best option is pretty much always the boss tier relic. Because the boss tier relic might give you something bad, but... Oh wait, hold on. Oh, it's not working. Wait, no it is. Wait, it's not, it is? Okay, no it is. The boss tier relic gives you the best thing possible, but... Oh, it's not showing my mouse. Hold on. Why is it not? Oh, it's doing the thing again. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Better. Okay, you got this. Thank you. So, the boss tier relic is the better one, but if you die a lot, you only get the base options. And of these two options, I think the first one is the best. It's the best in terms of the damage, the helpfulness in the first map, but getting max HP will be better for the next act and the act after. Let's go with this one because it's just fast. And again, strategy is just as many bosses as possible, so 1, 2, 3, 4, oh my god. Here's a heal. There's no heal between these two. There's a heal between these two. There's a heal here. There's a heal here. Honestly, this might be the better option. Let's go this way. Either of these are good. This is more defensive. Let's go defensive. Okay. Lightning strikes, not very useful. This one's useful. We'll go this way, save our money. Innate, gain 10 block, exhaust. Huh. This is pretty good, and it doesn't cost us anything.
You know what? We'll take it. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I need to use the right off the bat now. Oh boy. This one. This one. And then 2 of them. I think this is the best option. Ooh. Oh, it's only doing 4. Okay, so I could use 3. If I use all 3 of them, I should be able to block all of the damage. Okay, not bad. I could block, and then... Okay. I think that's pretty lucky. Good so far. Huh. Huh. Okay. Still good so far. This one's probably the best. Orb is good, but I don't have anything yet. So we'll use, yeah, we'll use this. They do 14. Okay. This and this and this. This. So far, so good. Until we hit a boss, and then we're not gonna be good. Oh, we're screwed. Huh. Choose a card and use to return it costs 0. Huh. Okay. Ooh, I'm not liking this. So this would do 16. I don't think I have a choice. Is this guy annoying to fight? What makes you say that? This guy, anytime, so it has a special ability. Whenever you play a skill card, it gains 2 strength. So, attack cards are attack cards, and skill cards are like all the other stuff. So any type of block card is a skill card. Same with this card as well. So anytime I use it, it's gonna give him 2 extra strength, and 2 extra strength increases his attack by 4. So every time I play a block, he's gonna do 4 more damage every time, and my block only does 5 block. So I'm basically slowly getting chipped away. However, I think we might have a way out. Okay. If we grab this card. Okay, so we used all our potions. 2 potions gave us strength, and then also a potion gave us this card back for 0. So we can now do extra damage. Okay. Do we have enough? Oh yeah, we win. We win. And never mind. That's not fun. Yeah. You have to be strong enough, or else once you hit this guy, he's gonna just completely steamroll you. Okay, so I personally like this skill. I don't think it's actually that good of a card. I technically don't have anything else to help with it. This card's technically pretty good. 25% less damage. Okay, since we haven't gotten killed pretty bad, we can technically choose 2 different paths. I was originally going this way so I could heal, but I don't need to heal. So we can go this way and get a treasure chest and 2 normal battles. Or we can go this way, upgrade something, fight a boss again, and then go this way. 1, 2. It's pretty much the same. I think I'll go this way, because then I don't feel like I'm strong enough to fight this boss, so I'll go this way. You did it! Nice, Ami. Thank you. Okay, 15. So that one's good because it gives you energy for your next turn. And block. So we still need to block this guy's damage. Okay. So these monsters have that special ability where they kind of create a shield the first time they get hit. So it's useful for us. Okay, whenever you play a power card, channel 1. Not exactly useful right now, but I'll take it. I literally got every single block card. Okay, channel lightning, deal damage, deal more damage, deal even more damage. Okay, 14. Oh, you're dead. Oh! I can't play attack cards. Oh no. Okay, never mind. We're okay-ish. I'll take 4 damage. Defragmentation. It's a power card and it increases focus. That's perfect. That's perfect given the cards that we have right now. Smooth Stone increases Dex by 1. So Strength increases your attack damage. Dex increases the amount of block you get from block cards. And I think that's about all you have for stats. Focus is something special for this character, where it increases their orb damage. So we go Focus 2, Storm Plus. We don't really have any useful cards to increase other than probably this one. Or this one. So, when we play something like this orb does damage at the end of your turn. And it only does 3 damage, but if you activate the orb with something like Dual Cast, that's called Invoke, it will do more damage, but it'll go away. You have slots, so you can only fit a maximum of orbs, but you can increase them. And Focus increases the damage of your orbs. So it might only do 3 damage now, but it's possible to do like 50 damage or a lot of damage in the future. I am most certainly not ready for this boss, but we'll go. Okay. I could play boot up sequence. Yeah. Okay. This one's really annoying. It has a special effect called Daze, which basically throws a bunch of their cards into my deck in here. And eventually, once I use up all my cards here, the discard pile, which is behind me, will go over to my not discard pile. Okay, but this is good. I'll take a little bit of damage here. Tough call. Okay, so we used focus once. It went from 3 to 5, which is pretty nice. Oh, so lightning does damage, whereas the frost one gives you block. There are, I think, 2 other types. There's plasma, and plasma, which gives you energy, which is the thing you see over here by Cat God, and darkness, which is damage dealing. Ooh, that's not good. We're gonna have to tank a little bit. Okay, turns out we're probably fine. What is this relic? Your rightmost orb triggers this passive at an additional time. Ooh, okay. So this gets to cast an orb an extra time. That's really nice. Oh, this one's good. Okay, so this is what I mean by darkness. As you keep the darkness orb in your slot longer, it gets stronger and stronger. So that's pretty decent. Fairly good for boss battles sometimes. Okay, so you could increase this one. Or, oh, and by the way, in the resting spot, the campfire, you have 2 options usually. You can rest and heal 30% HP, or you can upgrade a card. Cards can only be upgraded 1 time. Unfortunately, I don't think I have anything useful. Unfortunately. I mean, they're fine, but it feels like a waste to use it. So I think we might rest. Alright, this one's also not good, but we will see how it, oh, that was probably bad. Oh, 20 damage. That's great. Ow. Another 20. Okay, 8, 6. Okay, so that's another 2, so 16. Okay, finally a break. What should I do? Okay. I didn't didn't want to use Frost because I didn't want to get rid of this orb. So we'll do this to weaken. We'll do this. This should add us another extra. So it only takes 6 damage. You could do this. And then this. Oh, we win. It's over! We have the high ground! Okay. Centennial Puzzle. The first time you lose HP, draw 3 cards. Okay, pretty cool. I think this card would be good. But I have to have power cards. And I only have 2 power cards so far. 1, 2. So it'll cost us 2 at best. Skip for now. Gain gold, oh, lose HP. Okay. We've healed before, so I think it's okay. We could also heal here, but there's also nothing really useful. There's nothing useful here. I could upgrade these guys, but they're not the greatest. Should I risk it? Should I risk it all? Okay, huh. I think weak is probably better. Weak 2 would mean that the enemy stays weak for 2 turns instead of 1. Maybe it'll be helpful. Okay, so I have it in my hand anyway. Frag. Okay. It's gonna do 30 damage right off the bat. Dang. Oh. Okay. Walk. Hydrate! Thank you. Okay. Hit first. It only will do 6. So not bad. There's a lot of things we can do. Okay, calm down and think. Storm is useless. I just played the card. I just played my power card, so there's no point. Aw. So that one's good. This one's good. Okay, so this orb will get stronger and accumulate damage every turn. So that's good. Do 12. Okay. And do this. Okay. So, should I do lightning first, or should I do ice? If I do another one, it'll push it. Is it worth it? You know what? Let's do that. If we wait long enough for this one, it will kill it.
Should I do it? Should I try? Ritual. Okay. We could do this one. You know what? Might as well. Okay, it does 16 right now. So, block, block. Attack. It's gonna do 8. Okay, I think we have it in the bag. We have it in the bag. Uh-oh. 30 damage. Oh, never mind. It's over. It's now or never. Yay! Okay. Ooh. Okay, so Echo Form is probably the best. The first card you play each turn is played twice. The only thing bad about it is the fact that, it's ethereal, which means that if you don't play it, you lose it. Still, I think it's super valuable. Remove 2. Gain energy at the start of your turn. Enemies start with 1. I think remove 2 might actually be useful in this case. So I have 2 many block cards, so I think I'll go with 2. Okay, we have $400. 480. Goal is still the same. 1 boss, 2 boss, 3, 4. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So probably this way. Probably this way. Oh, good. This is definitely not gonna hurt. Ow. Okay. Go for this one. These guys are annoying. Receive 50% less damage for attacks. Cancel if dealt damage 3 times in 1 turn. Ooh. That's not good. Never mind. I replay a power card. That's useless. Deal 6 damage for each channeled. Meh. Slay the Spire 1 feels so weird to see now after playing Slay the Spire 2 for a while. Hello, Gatillery. Hello, welcome in. We've been doing well. I have not played 2 yet. I'm still stuck on 1. I want to get Ascension 20 on one of my characters. This is Ascension 4. I'm nowhere near getting there. But welcome in, welcome in. 8 damage.
yeah, we were playing Don't Take This Cat Home, and my voice is not strong enough to keep going, so we're taking a silly little break and just playing a round of Slay the Spire. Let's see how far we go. Hmm. Ooh, not good. Let's get to 12. I hate this guy. Okay, well, it's fine. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't the worst. We'll survive. Ooh, okay. These are all pretty decent. I think... How many cards do I have? If I have a full hand of 6, 5 or 6... Huh. I'll only get 1 or 2 energy for now. Technically not the best. Invoke is sort of okay. You know what? I'll just take it. Okay. We can go around this way. Okay, focus. Lightning. Damage. Attack. Hydrate. Thank you. It's gonna do 24 damage. Well, that sucks. Well, it's time to tank a large amount. Ow. Okay. I have no anything. Oh, wait. Never mind. I get 1 energy back. I could do this to weaken him next turn. I could play this one. But before that, I could play this one. Oh, this guy's dead. Unfortunately, I wasted so much HP though. Oh, they cost me so much. I had a random power card. Okay, so... Medkit. Unplayable status cards can now be played. Huh. Status card are removed. Ooh. When you rest, you may add a card into your deck. Every 3 attacks. This is pretty valuable. I've never seen Medkit before. And I do have a lot of money. Every 3 attacks in a single turn is 4 block. I think I'll take this for now. And I will remove a card. I still have 300. Deal 11 damage is pretty decent. And it gets Artifact, which removes a debuff. Or I could get something that prevents damage. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn. Oh, I clicked it. Never mind. I guess that's what we're getting. Wait, am I looking? No, it's good. For a second there, I thought I went the wrong way. Okay. Shoot. My bad. That's pointless. Okay, I think this is fine. Who knows? It might be helpful. I'll take my leave, but have a good night. Alright, thanks for dropping by. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Bye! Uh-oh. We could go with Echo form, but it would mean taking 18 damage. Subtract 4. 14 damage. Yikes. Okay. Let's just do this. Oh my goodness. We're gonna totally die from this one. Ow. Ow. Okay, probably actually dying would actually be a good idea. Uh-oh. Vulnerable. Oh. This one's not bad. Okay, 9 HP, great. Okay. Okay. There's technically 3. Let's see. This one's pointless. Echo form, an orb. Okay. Gain some energy. Don't think we can block all of that. No! Aw, it's over. The struggle is real. We had a fairy potion, but I was hoping I'd survive. Oh, guess not. So close, not quite the top. Yeah, that was the first boss. Aww. It was a pretty bad build. The build definitely didn't work. We didn't have very good cards. This card was super pointless most of the time. This card turned out pointless most of the time. Let's see. This card was okay. Womp womp. Yikes forever. Well, we tried. That will have to do it for today. We are going to have to go to bed.
Better luck next time. Alright, thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are, and that you enjoy your Father's Day weekend. Alright, I'll have to go to bed now. Bye everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Night. I'm pretty sure it's the Father's Day weekend, is it not? It should be. Yeah, it's Father's Day weekend. Better buy the thing that you need to buy for your father. Alright, bye-bye! Also, happy birthday, Tex!